Alright, so we're going to look at how spinal waves in different planes can be kind of integrated with teacups or figure eights. So this is a transverse plane spinal wave, head leading. And now we can kind of integrate hand leading teacups with this. So notice the body rotating and see the hands leading the way, creating figure eight motions. We can also switch the direction of the hands, so we can go shoulder leading instead of hand leading, demonstrated here, while rotating the body. And in this you could lead with the head or lead with the hips, or you could just rotate the whole body as one piece, as I'm showing right now. And then we can move on to a different plane. So the frontal plane, spinal wave, integrates with teacups in the same way. So as one side of my body is expanding, that's creating space for my hand to internally rotate. And as whichever side of my body is compressing, that creates space for external rotation. And you can bend the whole body as one piece, going shoulder or hand leading, or you can try to lead more with the head. So I'm kind of doing that here. Or you can kind of start to lead more with the hips, which I'm doing a bit more here, as you see my hips move and shift their weight before my head does. And just to be clear on the difference here, you've got head leading now, with the shoulders leading the hands. So see how the head is shifting the weight first? The head is leading the articulation of the spine, but the shoulders are leading the teacup. And now we have hand leading from the top down. So the head is leading the wave, and the hands are leading the figure eight. You can see how looking in the direction that my fingertips are going to be leading helps me to create this top-down wave. And we can also reverse the wave and work from bottom up with the shoulders leading, as shown here. So see how my hips are displacing first, and then my spine ripples upwards, and my shoulders are leading the way in this teacup. So here I'm showing hand leading with one arm, primarily in the frontal plane. And here I'm going to show hand leading with one arm in the transverse plane. So I'm rotating more. And then here I'm probably going to show sagittal plane. There we go, yeah. So head leading, hand leading, top down, sagittal, one arm. So you can always start with one arm on any of these variations if it's easier, if you get overwhelmed at all. Here's shoulder leading instead of hand leading. Here's shoulder leading with the transverse plane, so more rotation based. And then we're also going to see in just a second shoulder leading in the sagittal plane. So it kind of makes sense if my shoulder's leading the hand for my hips to be leading the wave too, because we're going from core to extremity.